How to Cure Your Loneliness in 7 Days. My name is Prince, and just 2 years ago, I was so fucking lonely, probably like how you feel right now. Which is weird. At the time, I actually did have friends. Which is strange, right? I should have felt fulfilled. I should have felt like I had all of these connections. Why did I feel lonely despite being in a friend group? Well, it was because I was a loser in this group of losers and I didn't really want to hang out with them and I didn't really like them. It was just like this collection, this clumpster of losers, and it wasn't fun, and I didn't feel like I had any status in the group, and it was just depressing to be there. I didn't like my life at that time. I was playing video games all the time. I was hanging around with people who I didn't want to hang out with. Our relationship wasn't even that deep. The most we hung out was basically inside of school. We didn't even hang out outside of school. So we weren't really even friends, as classmates in a way. You've probably experienced this. Maybe you right now have friends who are kind of losers. You don't really like them much. And because of your shallow connection with them, you don't even feel close to them. Nowadays, the transformation I've made from back then is drastic. I'm friends with people who I genuinely respect. We have a very deep relationship. We do fun things together. We push each other to do better. Like just after this recording, I'm literally going out with a friend to go to the gym. Then afterward, we are meeting up with another friend, going to church, hanging out the entire day, doing cold approaches, having fun, banter, jokes, maybe getting coffee. We have so much to do just because these are better people. I couldn't have dreamed about this 2 years ago. It wasn't even a possibility at all. Such a massive change. How did I do that? Well, I'll tell you, and if you want the transformation that I made, because it was such a huge transformation and it changed my life, I feel fulfilled for the first time ever, then watch this video to the end, put on full screen and genuinely listen, because in 7 days, a week, do you know how short that time is? For like years you've felt lonely, alone, you haven't had any deep connections. In 7 days, you will completely change all of that. This loneliness you feel, this emptiness, this feeling of just not having anyone, not having anything. You go home after whatever, work, school, and you just feel alone. You have to put on TV just to kind of put noise in your brain. After this video, you won't do that anymore. You'll have so many friends that you literally have the entire week scheduled afterwards. You'll have people who are waiting to hang out with you. You won't have time to go on TV after work and just sit and have a beer. You won't have time for that. So here's how I did it. First of all, you need to understand the biggest factor towards making friends that you actually respect, who are good people, is talking to them. Of course, you need to actually initiate this entire talking thing. You need to go up to people, talk to them, see how you resonate with them. Do you have a connection with them? Do you not? Do you not like them? And you need to actually kind of make them your friend. They won't just come to you. That will never happen, ever. Unless they're like at the top echelon. But even then, it basically never happens. People don't come to you. You need to initiate. You need to put yourself out there. And this requires confidence. Because if you had this confidence, you'd already be doing it. Everyone would be doing it. If you could just go outside right now and talk to anyone you wanted, then you would already do it. Oh, that guy is buff. He goes to the gym. He looks like a good guy. I want to talk to him. Maybe we would be good friends. I could learn a bit about the gym. You'd go up and talk to him. But you don't. Why? Because you are scared, you don't have the confidence, you don't have the skill, and that's what we are here to improve today. You need to improve your self-esteem. That is the basis of any sort of confidence in the entire world. Self-esteem. You need to have this, and people think this is a bad thing. Ego, arrogance. People think if you have arrogance, if you have ego, you're a bad person, you're narcissistic, you only care about yourself, you're an asshole. Rid yourself of all of these thoughts. These are called limiting beliefs and they won't benefit you. You'll think being egotistical is a bad thing, which will start to kind of just negatively impact your social life. No. Having ego I'm telling you, will always, almost certainly, always improve your social life because it improves your confidence. You go about the world thinking that you're the shit. You have all of these kills. Yeah, my muscles are so big. I'm doing so well. Bro, I look sick. You look at yourself in the mirror and you start flexing like, whoa, I look amazing. And that gives you the confidence you need to then go outside and talk to anyone because you don't feel like you're going to be judged. When you go outside without doing this, without having this ego, and this is what happened to me, you start to feel like people are judging you. This is literally symptoms of social anxiety. You go outside and you get scared. You don't want to talk to people. You feel like everyone is judging you. Everyone is looking at you, judging you. Oh, why does he look like that? Why is he doing that? You think everyone has a negative perception, a negative view of you specifically because of your low self-esteem. That's just how it works, right? You feel like you're being ostracized when you really aren't. And the only way to fix this isn't to just think, no, nobody cares about me. Because I'm going to be honest, people will pay attention to you. People may have some thoughts about you that'll be negative. That will happen. I'm not going to lie and say no one cares about you. That's the lie most people tell you. No. People do care about you. People do judge you. People do pay attention to you. When you do things, people are looking and people are judging you. That's what happens. I'm not going to say that they don't. But what you can do is stop caring about people judging you. Better yet, what you can do is start thinking that the people judging you are jealous. The people judging you want to be like you. The people judging you literally want to be your friends because they see how great you are and they start worshipping you. I want to be friends with this guy. He's so charismatic. He has such big muscles. I want to hang out with him. That's the person I want to be my friend. That's the type of view you need to have of yourself. You need to kind of give yourself this talk. Like every single day, consistently. Yeah, I'm the shit. I'm such a G. My muscles are big. I'm so confident. You need to keep telling yourself this. And every time you go outside, you need to take a huge deep breath and literally tell yourself all of this. So then when people look at you, instead of feeling anxious, instead of having this low self-esteem, thinking, he's probably judging me right now, you need to think he probably literally wants to be my friend. Even with girls, she's probably already in love with me right now. You have this confidence, this aura around you because of this. That is the basis of confidence, self-esteem. You need to have high self-esteem by just giving yourself these positive affirmations. By literally complimenting yourself. I know it sounds arrogant. I know it sounds kind of like assholey. I think people nowadays say glazing yourself. Who cares? It works. It genuinely works. Everyone who's done this has become so much more confident and they just have this positive energy around them because they walk around just thinking all of these positive thoughts instead of these negative ones that everyone thinks. So become more arrogant. That is the basis. And once I started doing that, I immediately noticed all of these benefits. And it's so much easier to become more arrogant once you start actually confiding with your self-beliefs. When you say you have big muscles, that also means you need to go and work out. If you've never worked out a day in your life and you're fat and you say I have big muscles, you aren't gonna really believe that. The trick is saying it so much your brain believes it, but you also need to kind of like live with those self-beliefs. You need to say, yeah, I'm so good, I have such big muscles, and then go to the gym. I'm so consistent with all of these good habits. Everyone else is such a loser. I'm going places in life. And then do these good habits. Then start meditating, sleeping on time, all of this good stuff. It may be difficult. It will be difficult. Not even me. It 100% will be difficult to do this. It'll be a long and treacherous path. Imagine going to sleep on time consistently every single day for your entire life. That's difficult. That is so difficult. Barely anyone goes to sleep consistently, even like the top people in the entire planet. I doubt even Elon Musk goes to sleep consistently. It's so difficult. But if you're the type of person who can do that, imagine the positive affirmations you'll give yourself. You are like the top 0.1% in terms of your sleep if you can sleep consistently, or guaranteed. Think about that. You sleep consistently. Now you can literally tell yourself you are top 0.1% at this skill. No one else is as good as you. Imagine what that'll do to your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-image. You'll have so much more self-respect. And I started doing this. This is what I started doing. I started doing these good habits. I started going to the gym. I started doing all of this. And I started to notice, I became more confident. I wasn't as scared of these things before. Before I'd go outside and I'd be kind of restricted. I'd have closed body language. Now I'm more open. I'm not as scared anymore. But I still noticed a problem. I still had a problem that I just couldn't solve. Why is it that I still have no friends after all this time? I did everything I just said. I worked out. I gave myself these affirmations. I did all of this. Why am I not surrounded with this vibrant social life of people I respect? What's going on with me? Is it my fault? Am I the problem here? I noticed something. And maybe this is going to sound really obvious, but people often somehow forget this. You actually need to go out and talk to these people. No, like there are people with 10 out of 10 physique, complete six-pack, the best genes on the planet, just like me, and they get no girls, and they have no friends, and they are lonely. Genuinely, you may not believe it, but the gym is all they have to their life. That's it. There are people who are not even millionaires, billionaires out there who are lonely. There are people who are professional sprinters, like top 1% in the world, who have the best stamina, the best endurance, and are depressed. Why? Because they just don't actually try. In order to improve at this thing, in order to improve at making friends, so you can avoid this bullshit basically of having to be surrounded by these losers, you need to put yourself out there. You literally need to see someone outside in the real world and just go up and talk to them. That's the only way you'll do it. They won't come up to you. They won't have the confidence to. The only way you can do it is if you initiate it. You go up to them. You say, bro, I thought you were pretty cool. What's your name? You literally initiate a conversation. You just be completely direct. You don't need to make this bullshit up. You don't need to say random lines that you've heard on some random YouTube channel. You can literally just be direct. Bro, I'm just looking for people who are kind of like, chill, people who are working hard. I saw you running there. You look like a G. How's it going? You can just be direct like that. You don't need any fancy lines. You don't need to be really skilled at this socializing stuff. Just say your mind. And when you do that, then that's when you start making friends. Then that's when you can kind of just have this interesting conversation with this guy. Maybe you realize, whoa, this guy is actually kind of a G. And you invite him out to something. You invite him out to a workout. You invite him out to do something fun. This is when you have choices. Now you can make your own friends. I remember the first time I ever did this. I was kind of in this period. I was starting to finally improve myself. I did all of this. And I realized I need to initiate it. So I started talking to people. I needed to improve my skill at talking to people. I'd go outside and I'd just say hello to people. I did all of this. And then at one point during school, I realized, I always see that guy. This guy called Dima. I always see him in school. Yeah, so probably go up and talk to him because, unlike everyone else, he doesn't look like he scrolls. He's quite tall. Let's see who he is. Let's see if I actually see if he's a cool person. So I literally go up to him in class, like after class has ended. And I'm just like, oh, bro, Dima, I've seen you about, do you want to hang out at lunch? I didn't initiate some conversation with him. I didn't say anything to him. Like, not everyone thinks, oh yeah, you need to have this conversation. You need to build rapport. I didn't say anything. I did the equivalent of going up to a girl and saying, excuse me, can I get your number? You're pretty. You don't need to say anything. It's better than nothing. And that's what you're looking for. Just the beginning. I didn't do any sort of fancy stuff. I was literally just direct. Bro, Dima, you look like a cool guy. I don't think he's cruel. I'm just trying to find someone who's kind of like cool. Do you want to hang out at lunch? Now he's one of my friends, bro, and we hang out and we have all of these fun memories. We have a tournament coming up for table tennis that we've been practicing for vigorously. We have all of this stuff coming on just because I initiated it. Nothing would have happened if I didn't do it, if I wasn't the one who went out of my way to make that friend manually, not automatically, not randomly in primary school where these random people came up to me and I just stuck with them the entire year through. No. I made them. That was me. This was all me. I did this. And that's what you want. The choices to make your own decisions. You can make your own friends. Oh, I don't like that guy. I won't be friends with him. Oh, I like that guy. I'll be friends with him. Oh, that girl there, she's kind of ugly. She asked me out, but I'm not interested, so I won't hang out with her. Oh, this girl is pretty. I'll just talk to her. You have these choices. You aren't in necessity. You aren't in scarcity because you have so much abundance now. That's what you want. You want choices, and you get this with having unmatched confidence. And I promise you, in a week, if you just keep doing this, you do exactly what I said. You start getting good at socializing. You improve your confidence, and then you start talking to people. You start getting good at talking to people. Then you can genuinely, I'm telling you, in a week you will find someone if you genuinely try and look. In a week you can cure your loneliness. It's not some incurable disease. You can do it. It's so possible and simple. It's not easy, it's difficult. It'll be scary to go out for the first time and talk to people. I was so scared. I made so many excuses. I didn't do it. But after so long, I finally did it and I realized, whoa, this isn't even that scary. What was I so scared for? No one cares. Okay, that's a lie. People care, but what I mean is, if you say hello to someone, they probably won't even remember your face. They have so much going on in their lives. They don't care specifically about me saying hello to them. Maybe it'll kind of be funny. Maybe they'll laugh about it at work later and then forget about it. No one really cares about that stuff. So what was I so scared of? My self-esteem is higher. I think everyone loves me now. It doesn't matter if everyone does or not. It helps me become more confident. So I talk to them all, and I'm telling you, it profits so much. Do it. If you want to get confident quicker, check the top link in the description. The social protocol. It'll get you from level 0 of social skills where you can't talk to anyone to level 2 where you can talk to any man at any time, no matter what. This is where you can make friends. You can genuinely make brothers. Like, there's a difference. Brothers are genuine people who care about you. Like, they will fight with their lives on the line to protect you. A lot of people you meet nowadays, they don't care about, like, being men, masculine. They don't care about brotherhood. They don't care about you much. You can literally be friends with them. It'll be fine. And then maybe you get in a fight. They'll all dash off and just leave you to die. They'll feed you to the wolves to save themselves. You want brotherhood. That's what I want. That's what I think you want. These friends who will literally fight tooth and nail for you, vice versa, because you all have such a tight-knit connection. That's what you want. And if you want that, check the top link in the description. You will get a course to socialize better. You'll have this community of people who are literally like you, who are on the same path as you, who want to get more confident, who want to get better at making friends, who want to get better at talking to women. If you want all of that, literally, you can send a message in this entire community. Oh, is anyone there X plates? Do you want to hang out, meet up, have a coffee? You can literally make a friend like that just through the community for a very cheap price, less than your average lunch, bro. Check that out. Top link in the description. Remember, consistency is over a lifetime. Bye-bye.